Namaskar, friends. I welcome you all to the Hindu editorial analysis on September 5, 2023. First of all, everyone have a very proud and happy Teachers' Day. And now moving on to the topics very important for the purpose of UPSC as well as for understanding the present day society and the international and national issues is that the first topic is emerging countries need women led climate action. What does this mean? Climate change is very much imminent now. It is a very big reality. It is not even a secret. Climate change is happening and will happen and has been happening. So, what was going to happen is that by 2030, that is just 7 years from now, 2.2% of total working hours worldwide will be lost due to high temperature is what Hindu is telling, and this is taken from International Labour Organization study of 2019. 80 million full-time jobs will be lost, my dear friends. International Labour Organization study is saying that 80 million full-time jobs will be lost. So what is going to happen is that we are going to face a very acute shortage of jobs and the vulnerable crisis of displaceable people. Recently, some floods happened in some parts of the world, especially in Pakistan, where women were found to be the refugees of climate change. It is estimated that in South Asia and Africa, around 60% women are involved in agriculture, and when the climate change happens, something like flood happens, they are displaced to some other parts of the world and they are just denied minimum basic health care and basic necessities of life. This is going to be the challenge in emerging countries, and we are going to face this challenge in the coming years. So we have to grapple with this, is what this article is all about. My dear friends, we have to find a system where the women are very much comfortable even within the difficulties of climate change. That is, we have to adopt an agricultural method which just takes into account the climate change into account, is what the solution emerging here, my dear friends. My dear friends, the next article, which is very much important, comes to the title Opportune Moment. Opportune Moment is talking about the time is very much up for the GST rate rationalization. What is GST rate rationalization, my dear friends? The country has witnessed a different rates of GST for the past 2017 onwards till now. For the last 6 years, there have been different myriads of different rates for the GST, which has to be brought into a tax restructuring, and the rate has to be rationalized. Rationalized means the present rate structure has to be made more common man friendly, and with the buoyant GST structure, with an average collection of minimum 1.5 lakhs crores, that is 1.5 trillion of GST collections every month. This time is up for constituting or rejigging or restructuring the government or GOM, that is General of Ministers, a ministerial group which has to be rejigged. And for the rate rationalization, this is time up for the next Lok Sabha elections. This will be the major issue which the government will be put forwarding for the people, and if it is being waiting for more and more time, it is getting late. It is for the common man to understand that the inflation has been taken into account and the rate realization of the GST, and it is time up for the government or the GOM to rejig this rate rationalization and make inflation friendly for the common man, so that common man would enjoy the higher rates of collections of the GST, that is 1.5 trillion every month, which is happening now, and the higher growth rates, two-figure growth rates, are just percolated down to the common man, is the need of the hour, and which the GUM has to decide fast Otherwise, the time is running away, which have to be taken into account is what the underpinning point of this article, and this is a very good article on the GST growth and the GST rate rationalization, which is being underpinned here, my dear friends. My dear friends, the contemporary issue which is just ripping the news channels, the social media, and all sorts of newspapers alike is the topic Tires Apart. Tires Apart discusses about the government's trial balloon to conduct elections, one nation, one election throughout the state assemblies, parliament, and the local government structure. The article is against holding the one nation, one election. It is saying that this idea militates against federalism. The Ramnath Govind committee, which is studying this issue, has to consider that there is no cost cutting involved, so as the BJP is claiming. Moreover, the three tiers are the union tier, the state assembly tier, and the local self government assembly tier. These three tiers have to be respected. This is the second reason why people have different choices for different candidates and different mandates. For this, three tiers have to be preserved. The first reason is that there is no cost cutting, there is no proof that the cost cutting is really involved. And the second point, my dear friends, remember that the three tiers have to be respected. Thank you.